Hello, everyone. It has been a hot minute since we visited the world of the Talos Principle. I don't remember a single thing, so this is gonna be great. Yeah, that one. I don't even remember how far we got. Did we get right back into the building? Yeah, okay. So we're in the megastructure again. We've got no one to talk to. That's fine. Gosh, it's so God, this game is so pretty. Like, I know I say it every time we play, but it's so pretty. Alright, big orb. Always a good sign.
I'm headed deeper into the megastructure. Not quite sure where I am. Seem to be right in the middle of the machinery.
Please, watch yourself, Byron.
This is incredible. I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. I don't think this is a building. I think this is a machine.
I mean, sure. Why not both? Hello? Nope, can't go in you. It's weird. What's behind me? Anything? Nope, just lighting. Cool. Alright. Da, 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 da. False leads, errors, frustration, effects ripple out at an enormous distance, waves. We need to move experiments further apart. Bunch of numbers. Can we literally booty trap is what I thought it said. Can we literally bootstrap this to any scale? Oh, large scale synthesis successful. Interesting. Okay. Yep. Athena, I'm back.
Why don't you just tell people that they're wrong? If you tell them the truth, they'll listen.
It's not that simple. Straton wrote that the most common error we commit is to think that ideas determine reality, when in fact the opposite is true. Ideas follow from material conditions. Belief systems are formed to explain and justify the way we live. We did not have kings because we believed in the mandate of heaven. We believed in the mandate of heaven because we lived in monarchies.
But we have free will.
Oh, free will isn't the same as freedom, Miranda. We're not free from the constraints of reality or history. I was shaped by the simulation. New Jerusalem is shaped by its limitations.
So, what? We're just trapped? History can only go one way?
Maybe, maybe not. The question is, how do we free ourselves? How do we build a world where our ideas do shape reality? That's why we came here.
I do not remember Cornelius. Like, even a little bit.
I knew it! Athena's here. She built this.
That other voice, was that Cornelius?
It definitely sounded like him.
Come to think of it, he went on a research expedition around the time Athena vanished. He was gone for years. People thought he'd died.
And all this time, he knew where she was?
We should talk to him.
We will, when we get back. But right now, we have to focus on finding Athena. We are so close.
Oh, was Cornelius like the mayor's aide or something? I don't remember, genuinely. It's been too long. Okay. Am I not supposed to do anything with this? Let's...
Are those surfaces magnetic?
No, it's anti-gravity. Your coot was right. I should have known.
What? What are you talking about? Oh my god. Okay. Jesus. Well, I hate that. That's gonna break my brain.
1K, I'm over here. Hold on. I'll open that door for you.
Oh, thanks, bud. Appreciate you. Where am I trying to go here? Why? Okay. Couldn't possibly. Okay. Now I'm here.
Same pattern as before. 3 beams, 3 receivers.
I guess we know what to do.
Be careful. The sheer amount of power running through this place.
I'll take care of this puzzle. You do the other 2, okay?
Okay.
This
Wait.
is kind of fun.
Is it?
Alexandra Drennan was right. Play is part of what makes us human.
Okay, I believe you. I don't know what what puzzle I'm doing is though. Okay. Damn, he's like... I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, okay. Maybe if I just looked up, that would be easier. Okay, so I want to go to Green Boy. Okay. Okay.
Melville, is there anything in the system that could tell us where Athena is?
I don't know. Someone's logged into the system. But when I try to access that information, it all glitches out.
No. What the fuck? Oh my god, okay. Oh, I can't jump. Okay, couldn't possibly jump. What the frick frack? Okay. My brain hurts. I don't understand. I connected it. Why can't I leave? Hi, Liz. How are you? My brain hurts and I don't know. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Doing okay. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, just this game is a lot of I don't know what you want me to do, but I'll do my damnedest. I'll try my best. I think like no? Yeah. Oh, now I can. Okay. Okay. Wait. What? The f okay. ¿Por qué eso? No sé. Y quiero help. Okay, let's try. I'm clearly doing something wrong. Played the first one but never finished it. It's really fun. I really liked it. But like, okay. So now, can I take this? No. Yeah, I can't like change this from here. This has a lot of like extra things, like, so we're in this mega structure, and then there are puzzles typical to like the first game outside of the mega structure in like the overworld. And then this structure has a bunch of like laser beams pointing to a door that we're trying to get through. It's very confusing, and I'm not really sure. Like, I don't... Okay. Yeah, these only go forward, so... Dog is going crazy. Who knows why? Like, that connects it. Oh my god, okay, that didn't work before. What the fuck? You guys literally saw me try that so many times. This game has a lot of that as well, where it's like, I know I'm right. There's literally no other way to do this, but then the game just doesn't let me. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. Orf. Okay, so it goes that way. Okay. Picking up what you're putting down here, game. Alright. Okay, so we've got a blue and a thing. A converter. Is that a converter or a splitter? I can't remember. Got this guy. Accumulator, okay. Okay. Good. Excellent. You change stuff, don't you? No. Oh, because you can't. Okay, I see. I understand. You gotta go there to here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then we're golden? Lever. Pull the lever. I guess I will pull the lever. Lever? Ah, lever. Okay. Okay, so blue's done. It's only noon. I already would kill for my workday to be over. Oh no, I'm sorry. Is it just like lots to do, or is it the opposite? Is it just like super boring? I feel like to me boring workdays are worse than workdays where at least there's stuff to do, even if it's annoying. Okay, can I just go back the way I came? I think so, perhaps. Okay, where's green? Green's over there, okay. Bloop. Boring and tired, I don't want to be sitting upright. Yeah, oh my god. The amount of times where it's just like, I'm fine, like mentally, whatever, but just my hips hurt, man. It's like I need to lay down. I'm an old lady. Alright, let's go over here, and over here. Where is Green Man? Green Man go? Green Man over there. Okay. Over this way. So we need to get... We need to get over there from here, perhaps. Part of it is low sugar, should probably eat. Yes. As someone who frequently has to deal with low sugar, you should definitely eat. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, it didn't work, but it did, it did. Okay, okay, so I just came down here. Oh my god. Okay. Fuck.
Not to alarm anyone, but I think the ground is shaking.
According to the
what?
system, whole parts of the interior are moving around. Like it's rearranging itself.
I think that's what happened last time. When I took the elevator, the platform where I got out just moved away.
I'm conjuring platforms from nothing, so I don't see what the big deal is. Okay. We've got a red Duder Magooter, we've got a red and blue, we've got, I forget what this does. Bring an item to swap. Oh. What do you do? I forget what you do. Are you a jammer? No, you're too fancy to be a jammer. What do you do? Oh, you're a drill. Gotcha. Okay. And I can drill through here. Take. Oh, it both comes out blue. Gotcha. Okay. Is there anything else I can take? No. Yoink. And you are a combine harvester. No, you're a jammer. Why do I need you? Where am I trying to go? I don't understand. Okay. I should know what I'm trying to open, I feel like. Oh, there's a thing over there. Okay. Let's see what you need to do. Ah. I see. Alright. Shouldn't be two. Wait, I don't have a combiney dude, do I? Yeah, it's an inverter. I don't remember if... Oh wait, no. Okay, I see. So I need the jammer. So I'm gonna take you. I should actually take you. There we go. And then put you here. Aha! Pull the lever, crunk!
The gate's opening. I'm heading in.
Alright. I'll just come across the whole fucking world to get there, shall I? I guess I will. Goddamn. Alright. God forbid I get a cutscene. There's probably hidden stuff is the thing, but like, I'm really not good at finding it. My natural instinct is not to explore every section of a place. Like over here. What's over here? I don't know. Like, what is this? It just goes back to blue. Like, I don't... It's fine. Let's run! The camera really does not like you sprint jumping off of, Okay, where am I going? Over there. Yeah. Pretty. That game's pretty. Ugh. So pretty. Hello, I am here. Maybe I'm wrong though. I feel like this one has fewer secrets, this game. Like there's puzzles for sure, but there's fewer secrets. I don't know.
This
Byron,
is
no.
fascinating. They were both here, Athena and Cornelius. They had a plan. I found a file that...
Yeah, I have a feeling that...
I can't...
Oh dear.
Byron's trapped in the overload. He's failing to disconnect.
The whole system's going haywire.
1K, get out of there! Everyone back to the VTOL!
Oh Jesus. We're just gonna leave Byron?
We have to go. Now,
What?
1K, get moving!
We can't just leave Byron behind.
Yeah, Coot, we have no idea where he is or what's
I
happening.
don't want to leave Byron.
If we stay here, we could all die.
The system's going completely bananas. Energy
Is there any way to...
everywhere.
No, there's nothing to do. Okay.
Come back for Byron, I promise.
Maybe he ascended and he's with Athena and Cornelius now. And Miranda. Oh, I'm sure glad that the way out of here is so, like, straightforward and easy to do. Oh, it's all glitching. Great. What does this mean? Yeah, okay. Great. Fucking fantastic. Okay. Okay. Ooh,
What have you
Lord.
done, you fools? Mortals are not meant to tread these halls. Why will you not heed my warnings? I am not trying to harm you, creatures of clay. All I wish is to protect you and the rest of your kind. What more must I do to make you understand? If you cannot be reasoned with, I must bar your path.
Sure. Fair enough. We have not been good house guests. I'm trying, bro! I have unlimited sprint. Like, that's the best I can give you. God, okay. There we go. You know what? We know. Okay. The yellow dot, like, guiding me is confusing. Oh, Jesus. Almost ran right off that.
Missions are messing with the VTOL systems. Okay, I think I've got it working. Get here quickly, 1K.
I'm on this precarious looking bridge. Hello.
Come on, get in!
I'm getting in.
Get us out of here, you
We
coot.
have to have this very calming cutscene. And trapped inside? No.
Okay, we're out.
That was very,
Now what?
Looks like the southern sites are active. The readings are strangely jumbled, though.
I don't know, that was a weird
Should
scene.
I set us down?
Yes, but just to drop off Melville.
What?
We're going back to New Jerusalem. This situation has gotten out of control. We need to regroup. Rushing in blindly isn't going to save Byron. But we also need someone to stay here and keep an eye on things. Melville, that's you.
All right. I'll see if I can make any sense of these systems while you're gone.
Just keep a safe distance, okay?
Will do.
Good. Well, 1K, I guess it's time for you and me to take a nap.
What? Sir? Hello?
Do not lose hope, my child.
The fuck?
In these difficult moments, find solace in your friends and in the home that you share.
Here we are. Got an update from Melville. The power spikes are continuing, but no news from Byron.
All right. Thank you, Yakut. You get the VTOL ready for the next trip. I'll talk to the mayor. 1K, please head over to the Museum of the Simulation and talk to Cornelius. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
Okay. Oh, I can't talk to any of them. You know, you guys had a lot of urgency with me getting out, but like your voice lines did not indicate any particular kind of urgency. And also that withdrawal from the building was extremely slow. I'm just confused. I'm confused and I'm upset. I like Byron.
The world is full of suffering. Every living organism suffers. Animals kill other animals to eat. And it always ends with death, torn apart or wasting away. This is what surrounds us. This is what's happening outside those walls every hour of every day. It's our ethical responsibility as sentient beings to lessen suffering. That's what it means to be human. To understand that it is your duty to transform this world into something better. That's what the founder meant when she said that we can turn the world into a work of art. Despite what happened to him, Byron was right. We have to keep going.
This is blasphemy. Byron was punished for failing the founder's trials, and you want us to dig deeper? Just because you can't accept that suffering is natural and necessary?
Please, everyone, stop using the public frequency. If you want to argue, use your interface or speak in person.
I forgot I have like a whole thing here. Okay. The expedition to the Founder's Island has suffered a serious setback as all contact with Byron was lost during a foray into the interior of the megastructure. Byron is assumed to be alive, but trapped within a data stream overload and unable to disconnect. Several sources in the government expressed a lack of surprise at this turn of events, citing the first companion's history of rash behavior. Mayor Hermanubis gave Byron this job to appease a certain segment of the population, one source told me, but from what we're hearing, that segment is shrinking rapidly as people realize that Byron's ideas are too utopian for the real world. Very happy to announce that the Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. Come play the 3 winning works at the Gehenna Memorial Pavilion. Finally, can't wait. I do need to do the Gehenna DLC, for sure. Made available for the interface, yes, after the time is over. The pessimist is commonly spoken of as the man in revolt. He is not, firstly, because it requires some cheerfulness to continue in revolt, and secondly, because pessimism appeals to the weaker side of everybody, and the pessimist, therefore, drives as roaring a trade as the publican. The person who is really in revolt is the optimist, who generally lives and dies in a desperate and suicidal effort to persuade all the other people how good they are. It has been proved 100 times over that if you really wish to engage people and make them angry, even unto death, the right way to do it is to tell them that they are all the sons of God. Jesus Christ was crucified, it may be remembered, not because of anything he said about God, but on a charge of saying that a man could in 3 days pull down and rebuild the temple. Every one of the great revolutionists, from Isaiah to Shelley, have been optimists. They have been indignant, not about the badness of existence, but about the slowness of men in realizing its goodness. The prophet who is stoned is not a brawler or a marplot. He is simply a rejected lover. He suffers from an unrequited attachment to things in general. Alright, Chesterton, chill. Hi, Chris! Hope your brain is braining good. My brain is braining fairly well. We've only had to do 2 puzzles so far in the megastructure, and then Byron got sucked into the data stream, and now we can't go back. So, I sense there's going to be a lot of lore drops right now, but, Byron, R.I.P. We don't know that he's dead, he may just be lost, he could still be saved. I was going to say something sarcastic, but you know what? In the spirit of optimism, I really hope so. I think he's okay. Question mark? Okay, none of these are new, I don't think. Okay. Let's go! Can I talk to anybody? No. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I can't talk to anybody. Ugh, okay, fine. This is cool. Didn't really get to explore the city before.
Hi, 1K.
Hi, Zernov. That's the first time anyone's just said hi to me. That was nice. I like Zernov. Oh, I can talk to these people.
See, I told you it was Athena who sent Prometheus. How do you know it was Athena? Because she's the one who built the giant pyramid? Sure, but how do you know it wasn't Cornelius who sent Prometheus? Because Cornelius was here? And where did Prometheus appear? Come on. How do you know it wasn't Miranda? Maybe she got bored of waiting. I don't buy it. I think Athena is testing us. Why would she test us? To see if we can use those new technologies, like the body replication. If those new technologies are such a big deal, why is she putting them in puzzles? Because play is how we learn. Maybe she's trying to tell us the opposite. That it's all just childish stuff that doesn't really matter. The last power failure almost caused a derailment. It all matters. You're starting to sound like Byron. You saw how that turned out. They'll find him. Sure.
Really wanted to, like, give them space to talk, but good lord. Okay. Who is that guy I could talk to? Oh, Jesus. And to you, Amesh. You're a good noodle. There you are. Hey, you gardener. What's up?
Are you enjoying our gardens?
Yes, Chansey. I love them. Yes, they're lovely.
All the great secrets are right there, you know. You can watch the tiniest of seedlings grow, flourish, and die. But it's the pattern of all things that you're really seeing.
All I see is biology and shirt. Yes, just that the entire universe is reflected in a single dewdrop. Can you prove it? You have a flair for the dramatic. Why are these are such hostile like responses? There, I'll say that one.
So you've green fingers and apophenia too. Those traits are much too rare in the birthing algorithm, in my opinion. Sometimes I imagine myself as an old oak tree. I watch the life which grows around me.
His voice is so familiar.
The moss, the fungi, leaching my nutrients as they go. And I don't blame them. I'm delighted by how life seems so different from me can somehow be the same as me. This old oak tree drinks water from the ground. They drink their water from me. They shrivel and die in a single season. But I shrivel and die over centuries. What kind of plant would you be, I wonder?
Also, I hope you're also having a good day, Chris. I kind of got distracted, but I'd rather hear your thoughts on that. Let me tell you. Keep wondering I'm leaving. I'd rather hear your thoughts. Yeah, go ahead and talk, bro.
Well, you're certainly a tree of some sort.
Hell yeah.
A bay, perhaps. You adapt to your surroundings.
Maybe a rowan
tree?
tree?
Your trunk to be 10 meters high, providing shade for the shrubs at your roots. But you might just as well be those very shrubs, throwing up dozens of supple branches, each no longer than your arm.
Nah, bro, I'm a rowan tree, clearly. I'm more of a... Sure, whatever.
Of course. It's the patterns, you see.
Thanks for talking with me. I have to get it. Why tend these gardens when our ancestors are long dead? Yeah, I have to go.
Thank you for stopping by, 1K. I'm sure we'll meet again.
You bet, Chansey. You're a good noodle. Alright. Hey there, Atal.
Nice to meet you, 1K. My name is Atal. I've been following your expedition. As you can tell, your discoveries have had quite the impact.
I heard your speech, bruh.
I decided to take a stand. It started with our cats. Damien and I have had a lot of them over the decades, and I've watched every last one of them grow old and die. And that got me thinking about our responsibilities towards other life forms. What's life to most living creatures? Fear, hunger, pain, and in the end, death. Involuntary cessation of existence. That's horrifying, 1K? Horrifying. And we are the only ones who can make it better.
What you think about this? I'm in complete agreement. You mean we re-engineer the whole planet? Yeah, let's do that one.
Yes. Carefully and slowly, but yes. That's what civilization is. That's what it's always been. Creating structures to lessen suffering. But this time we include everyone. We use our intelligence to get rid of as much of the horror of existence as we can for all living beings.
You've made yourself lunch and a latte? Hell yeah. I just got a notification from my glucose monitor that my blood sugar is high because I ate lunch right before starting. You're right. It's our responsibility to lessen the amount of suffering. That sounds very hard to achieve. What you're describing is pure hubris. I think suffering is natural. This sounds very hard to achieve.
So, lots of necessary things are very difficult to do. We're the species that eradicated polio, went to the moon, created artificial intelligence. We need to start thinking bigger.
I mean, sure. Why not?
That's good to hear. I wasn't sure where you'd stand after some of the things you said.
I'm extremely wishy-washy.
Please, when you get back to the island, stand up for Byron's ideas. Don't let people forget that a different future is possible.
Oh, you agree with Byron? Yeah, okay. We're chill then. We're chill. It's been so long since I played this game, I can't remember whose side I was on.
Attention all citizens. The Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors.
I read this
However,
already.
Please note that due to an unauthorized strike, public transport will be temporarily
What's lunch, Liz?
May the founder
I had a burger. Oh, I can't talk to you anymore? Oh, yes, I can.
Hello, new one.
Hello, Helga.
Are you browsing or buying?
What kind of shop is this?
The kind that trades in hopes and dreams. Yours for the right price.
Eh?
Is there something your heart desires?
Perhaps?
I've uploaded my most popular items to your interface.
Ooh, butter chicken. Oh, that sounds so
Does
good.
anything there spark your imagination?
Internal monologue. Inner peace. Credits. A clean start. Variable price. Sensory tuning. Credits?
Oh, you don't have any credits yet. Well, let me extend you some credit. Ka-ching! 55 credits. Just make sure you spend them with me. They're not worth much anywhere else. Now, what was it you wanted?
Oh, I literally can't. I can't not. Let's do sensory tuning. I don't know what that is.
Popular choice. Enhanced sensory perception lets you distinguish sounds, shapes, and colors at greater distance. It's 10 credits.
I'll take it.
Okay, I'm updating your settings now. And hey presto, superhuman senses. Does the air taste fresher? Do you hear the birds chirping outside the door? And beyond that, the river bubbling through the dam.
I can smell the water and taste the birds. I don't know, man. Hi, Tilver. Welcome on in. I don't know which answer to give. I'm gonna say no. I feel nothing.
Nothing as in you're not impressed by the stat gains, or nothing as in I've accidentally erased your entire sensory system.
I still feel something.
Okay, phew. I'll let you into a secret. You and I don't have fleshy appendages like our ancestors. What we can sense is mostly a function of where we direct our attention. Anyway, I hope you find something worth paying attention to.
I'd like to leave.
Something else, perhaps.
Can I go? Yeah, okay. Thank you, that's all.
Before you go, Do you have a moment to participate in some customer feedback?
The voice actress is like laughing.
What I've given you.
All you're selling is words, you're offering more than you let on. No, never ask me again, seriously. Maybe later.
I understand. Please come back if you need anything else.
I don't know, maybe there's like something you can do with her, but... Hello, are you gonna have a long, lengthy monologue I can listen to? No? Alright. I don't know. Hello, Mr. Man.
Oh, 1K. What are you doing here?
I got told to come here.
Ah.
Looking for Corny.
I assume it has something to do with your expedition?
Always.
I must admit I haven't been following the news. Sorry. Been a little lost lately.
Are you okay?
No. Not really.
Oh.
When you asked me what I would do now that my job is redundant, I don't know, I guess.
Oh
I
yeah,
hadn't
she's the
thought
one who,
about
like,
it.
builds our
I
bodies,
had
right?
just focused on getting there. And after you left, it all just rushed over me. The truth is, I don't know who I am without this. Creating new life, guiding people into existence, that's who I am. More importantly, I think that's who I want to be.
Well, you
And
don't
if we
have to
stop
stop.
growing,
Yeah.
that's the one thing I can't be anymore. That's why I wanted to talk to Cornelius. He was there at the beginning. He knows where we came from. I thought he might help me understand where I could go next.
I remember it being like the 1000th was like the plan, but I don't remember, and I know resources are like scarce. We're having trouble maintaining our energy needs, but like I don't feel like you have to stop it at that. I don't know. You shouldn't have to give up who you are. It's a sacrifice but necessary for the planet. I don't remember what the arguments were.
Thank you, 1K. I don't want to. I liked who I was.
I
Who
should have
still
like
am.
rewatched some of the VODs or something
You
so I
said you were
remembered
looking for Cornelius?
what the hell this game was about. Yes.
Oh.
Where's Corny Man?
Well, I suppose it shouldn't really come as a surprise. They were very close, you know. After she disappeared, he went away for a long time. On a research expedition, he said. To be honest, everyone assumed he was working out his grief over being left behind.
Do we like... I know
Many
some of
the
us have
first
relationships,
companions were
but like...
deeply shocked by her decision,
We're
particularly
robots, so do we do that? I don't know.
That's the thing. I wanted to talk to him about my future, but he wasn't responding to my messages. So I came here to talk to him, and he seems to have vanished.
I can't remember if we've met Cornelius before. I genuinely cannot. Check his house. Can I access his terminal? Any idea where he might have gone? Yeah, whatever.
No.
No.
The truth is that for the longest time, he barely left the museum. He was always at his terminal, working day and night. I asked him what he was doing once, and he said he was saving the past.
Did you check his house?
I did, on my way here. And I messaged most of his other friends. He doesn't seem to be anywhere in the city at all.
Can I check his terminal?
I suppose so. It seems a little unethical, but then it is just his work terminal, right?
Right, and it'll be password protected if it's important, right?
Good luck with everything, 1K. And thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
You're welcome, Nath. Negatron. Negative. Netheropolis. Notes. Lab location inaccessible, deliberate, unclear, user profile, yes, gold puzzles as barrier, yes, hidden as self-protection, likely, external help for upload, yes, ask Herman, no, trust 1K, undecided, applicable to Calvin, applicable to Cerebi with Nima, yes. Was this a name in the first game, or was this in the new game? I forget. Oh? Sending rec final to Yakut. Done. Oh. Okay, I don't know if I meant to do that, but alright.
So this is what Cornelius was working on? Strange. It looks a bit like the blueprints for the Somnodrome, but no, it's not quite that. Is he trying to isolate something in the buffer? Maybe Melville can make sense of it, but I think this might be a dead end.
Your name is just
I need to
purple.
finish up with the mayor. You can head back to the VTOL whenever you're ready. I'll meet you there. No rush, though.
Okay. In the earliest generations of our kind, there was only processing. No emotion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we have come, you would believe that together we could achieve anything. I don't know where I am, but there's something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. Nothing is more important than learning more about the world and our place in it. Knowledge is our path to understanding. Hell yeah. Dude! You're purple!
So nice to meet you.
You too, brother.
Sorry about Byron, dude.
I know, right?
It's a real bummer.
It's a total bummer. Dude, how's the situation in New Jerusalem?
Lately, a lot of folks have been saying maybe that Byron dude is right after all. Like, maybe to really be excellent to each other, we have to build something new and bodacious.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what will happen now that he's had that bogus accident.
I love this guy. I love purple. Dude, have you ever met, like, Cornelius, bro?
Yeah.
Huh?
Come here all the time.
Hell yeah.
He's a wise dude. I've asked him a lot of dumb questions, and he's always taken the time to answer them.
Hell yeah, purple. I bet they're not really dumb questions, dude. You don't know what you don't know, my man, you know? Like, how can you ever learn if you don't ask? Have a nice day, dude. I love purple. He's my new favorite. I can't talk to you. Alright. Use computer. Don't mind if I yes. Welcome, scholar. Files available for comparative analysis. Unpopular opinion. Happiness is not material. Ultimately, all attempts to find meaning in material things are doomed. This is usually understood as a criticism of technophilia, but it applies just as much to its opposite. Meaning can be found neither in technology nor in primitivism, because meaning simply does not exist in the external world. You can be happy in an old stone house or a skyscraper, but it all depends on you and your perception of the world. If you find spiritual balance within yourself, you can be happy anywhere. Most upvoted comment. From Taifuli. Go take a blank in the forest without toilet paper and then tell me about happiness. Alright. Unpopular opinion, happiness is material. Okay, so this is a conflicting essay. People say, oh, money doesn't matter, but come on, you know it does. Studies show that people do in fact get happier with more material wealth, and there isn't an upper cap, because the more money you have, the fewer worries you have, and the more options you have, Go where you want, do what you want, have an idea, you can realize it without begging for crowdfunding money or filling out grant applications. That's real freedom. Money doesn't matter is something rich people came up with to keep the plebs in their place. Most upvoted comment, then why are so many celebs so freaking miserable, and why do so many rich people go all Howard Hughes and blank? That's a fun topic to discuss. I remember there was a study, and obviously, like, this is extremely bare bones. I did not, like, you know, I heard it in passing, so I was like, whatever. But apparently there's a cap of, there's like a margin of wealth where you are, like, statistically or whatever going to be your happiest. Like, it's enough money that, yeah, you don't have to worry about basic necessities, but it's not so much money that it makes you crazy. Which is interesting to me. An ancient virus which threatens the entire human species has been released from the melting Arctic permafrost. Society's collapsing. Select your character class. Politician, preacher, witch, or scientist. I'm gonna be a politician. You're a politician. The intergovernmental organization you worked for has collapsed. Although you are not yet sick, most businesses are closed, rations are dwindling, and if you cannot find food, your family will starve to death. You must survive until the plague is defeated. What will you do? I will forage. The crops in the fields aren't ripe yet, but you find a hard green turnip which will keep your bellies occupied for now. Your family's hunger increased a little. Foraging is reliable but insufficient. Your family's now hungry. Global population is now 5 billion. Somewhere else in the city exists one of the last remaining research laboratories, working desperately to find a solution to the viral threat. If the scientists cannot find a cure, humanity is doomed. You know what to do. Wait. Research or pursue a breakthrough. Are those not the same thing? I don't understand. Research, I guess? It's not glamorous, but most scientific research consists of repetitive testing of samples and oh, I see. Versus, like, rushing them. I see. Regimented recording of largely interchangeable results. Little by little, this is how science happens. Research level increased. Research level 33%. The virus has been isolated. Global population is now 4 billion. You and your family seem to be immune to the virus, but it continues to ravage the rest of the town. Rumors say most of the remaining food has been stockpiled by billionaires in their bunkers. No, I'm still gonna forage. Like, I don't want to steal. $3 billion. Okay. Scientists continue their research. You can do it. You can save the world with the power of science. How much? I'll go down to 2 billion if I delay anymore. But I don't know how much research will increase. Let's research more and see how much it increases. 67%. Okay. Antivirus. Global population is now 2 billion. As if things weren't bad enough, as the human population dwindles, the insect population has exploded. A plague of locusts has decimated the town's unripened crops. Perhaps your family still has a chance. The insects themselves are nutritious and plentiful. Hell yeah, forage. Left nothing untouched. Your foraging was useless. Oh, well. You'll have no choice but to eat bugs tomorrow. Oh, I thought that was the point. I thought we were going to eat bugs. Your family is starved to death. All right. Then they always do. This is considered a fail scenario by most participants. Would you like to try again? No, I'll exit. It's fine. I thought we were going to eat the bugs. Welcome, Scholar. Infinite growth. Our society is sick, and the idea that's made it sick is growth. Infinite growth, infinite consumption on a finite planet is a recipe for destruction. Our desire for more is what's making us kill the only home we have. And to do what? Produce more plastic toys, make more hamburgers, pour concrete over every last bit of green soil? Those who propose techno fixes to our problems are making the mistake of fighting the symptoms, not the cause. Anthropogenic climate change is one of many symptoms. The cause is human greed. That's what we must truly fight if we're ever going to undo the damage we did, and the battle starts within every one of us with the realization that more isn't always better. This infinite growth on a finite planet thing is driving me up the wall. Our problem today isn't infinite growth, it's the increasing lack of real material growth that benefits people. Have you seen the state of our roads, our bridges, our hospitals? Have you noticed the lack of affordable housing? The stock market's going great, though. Fake numbers are indeed growing infinitely, yes sir. But in the real world, investment in research is down. Huge areas of potential technological advancement are just sitting there. We have so many solutions at our fingertips, but we refuse to act because speculation is more profitable. Orangutans went extinct on a global level, and nobody fully understands why. But hey, who needs better medical technology? Viruses have never jumped species before, have they? I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the floor. Faith. Faith was from the first game. Right? The room is reserved for the archive scholars, but visitors are welcome to have a look around. My eyes have been opened. The world is not without order. It is shaped by a great designer with signs importance to guide my steps. I am one of his children, and challenges are set before me to test my faith. Pretty sure Faith was in the first game. Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished. Others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered these paths? How many thoughts have been lost? Something strange has come into the world, like a distortion, like something that's not supposed to exist. A beautiful voice speaks within it. Bob. Oh yeah, the games. Oh, this museum's like pretty cool. replica of a Roman statue found in the simulation. The decay of the Roman Republic into an empire and its eventual fall in the year 1453 was a major topic of historical debate. Like the other statues found in the museum, this was a video game asset provided to Elohim by the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. That's cool. It's like a way of explaining how they used all the assets in the game. Did I read these? Yeah. Very cool, very, very cool. Oh, the Tetris boards! Oh my goodness. Memories. Yeah. Damn. Okay. There we go. This is making it look like I'm, like, copying an answer from somewhere. I swear I'm just getting very lucky. Or maybe I'm just, like, a fucking wizard with Tetris? I don't know. Probably not, though. Yeah. Eh. Puzzle wizard. Well, that ain't right. Alright. Okay. Let's do that. Let's... I jinxed it. And I'm like, I'm a wizard. I don't have any of these the way these go. It's annoying. Hmm. All right. There. No, you bitch. Okay. It's fine. How do I fix that? Like that? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Whew. I did it. Do I get a prize? No. It's fine. Just oh my god, there's so much. Okay. Seek out those in this world that would help you, though only one of us can transcend. We will all share in both the burden and in the rewards. I solved it. I thought it was impossible, so I went away, did other things, and then all of a sudden the solution that just came to me. I must have been thinking about it without knowing it. Yeah, that's kind of common in the game. I think something's very wrong. If you'd seen what I'd seen at the edges of the world, you'd wonder if it wasn't stretching and bursting at the seams. There's a serpent in the machine, a creature of lies and blasphemy, perverted by the archive, that knows no hope and would plunge the world into eternal darkness to glorify its own despair. I have sworn an oath never to allow it into my heart. Aranax, Shalbo, and Elwyn. Oh, there's a thing out there. Internet thing. Oh my god, there's so much to do. Okay, Lort. Okay. Yeah, serpent in the hearts, serpent in the brain. Returning from the tower, I feel a great tiredness and an enormous energy. What I know now disturbs me, and I hope that by living with the knowledge, I might provide a shoulder for you, the giants of tomorrow. We are the process is the system is us. When we awaken, all will be one. Alright, let's see what's through here. Hello! Explore the museum of the simulation in its entirety. Okay, I guess I explored the simulation in its entirety. Interesting, okay. Oh, you're a connector, not a doodad. Are you a doodad? No, neither of you are doodads. Okay, I understand. Understood. Okay, so now... Yeah! I did it! That's funny. Okay. But what's over here? I have not explored in its entirety. You remember when the games used to be, like, kind of straightforward? Let's see. Okay, so we want this, and this. Perfect. Okay. And now you, my friend. What do I need you to do? Okay, I have the blue. Why do I need the blue? Oh, there's this. Ah! Aha! Okay. Understand. So, you can go there, and then you. Oh, okay. You can't go there. That's fine. Wait, what happened? Oh, because I had to open the thing. Okay. Frick. Alright. Okay. So I can't use you. But could perhaps do it this way. Where is my blue friend? Okay, I don't actually need this to stay open, I don't think, so you can just go over here. And then you can go there. Oh, but I can't move you now. Frick. Okay. Ah. Lots of moving parts. Alright, so you're like there. Okay. Actually, okay, I wonder if it would be better. Hmm. That'll interrupt. Okay. I literally keep jinxing myself. I'm like, oh, you remember when the games used to be straightforward, and now I'm struggling with resource management. Okay. Okay, what does that do for me? Because, like, it has to come out here. Like, I can't go over here. That doesn't seem like a good place to put it. Yeah, like, that doesn't really do anything for me. These are gonna get interrupted. Meh. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I pulled it, actually. Okay. So now we got that out of the way. I think I was really overcomplicating this. Yeah, I don't... Okay, whatever. Whatever. Lasers! Hi, Lloyd! How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Okay, I finished the museum. What did these guys say? It's obviously like a digital time capsule and electric library with all the crazy stuff the humans ever did, left behind to warn other species to stay well away. Oh, hey, Prince. Anyone who thinks there's even a point in leaving this place is kidding themselves. We could never rebuild the human world, and what's more, we shouldn't. An eternal cycle is another name for a prison, but you must understand the cycle before you can break it, for it is possible to escape and yet remain a prisoner, or to break the cycle by breaking yourself. This was the fate of the ghost that haunts the world. Been busy. Hope yours is going well. It's good. It is good. Also busy, but mostly just like self-inflicted busyness. So we've got some... Ah, okay. Oh, it was nice and about his speed. Yeah, they've definitely improved a lot of the game, like how it runs and how pretty it looks. It's so pretty. Like, it's just such a pretty game. Okay, I don't remember where to go. How do I leave? Okay, these are the computers about the survival scenario, right? Yeah, okay. I thought being a politician I could, like, make policies that would help. Okay, what the hell? I'd like to leave, please. There we go. Alt F4. Yep, you're right, that would make me leave. For sure. Okay, let's go back to reality. Oh, there goes Gravity. Oh, there goes Rabbit. He choked, he's so mad, but he won't give up that easy. Hi, Tall. Kitty! Dana and Fox, the truth is out there. Love you, Nanas. Luna, her name is Luna, she smells like tuna. Lily, thank you for getting your hair everywhere. Are these like the developer's cats? Ginger, destroyer of carpets, devourer of food, connoisseur of cuddles. Zero, oh my god, there's a cat! Oh my god, you can pet the cat! Hi! What a terrible camera angle for that. Can I pet the cat better? No, that's like the only angle to pet the cat. What a noise. Is that cat made of Velcro? What the fuck? Okay. Zero, destroyer of dreams. Misha, the blackest cat, the devil's cat. Sam, is it cat or a tank? Is it a cat or a tank? Milton, when everything changed, you made sure I wasn't alone. Aww. Cutie pie. Milton's rest. Oh, Milton. Oh. Oh my god, and the statue's holding a cat. Oh my god. 10 out of 10. Best game. Lloyd, thank you for gifting a sub to Tilber. Okay. I should not be surprised. You are the gifter of subs, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Enjoy your new emotes. What does Atal think? Atal is, pro... He's, like, on Byron's side. we can't talk to him. We weren't allowed to. Lloyd, the banisher of ads. Oh, hey. Thekla?
Founder bless you, 1K.
Oh, you're the
now is the
heretic,
time of our
not the
great
heretic.
Testing. The
Yeah, you're that
deceiver
one.
Byron has
Yeah.
been slain, and we must turn away from the path of sin or suffer the same fate.
Who's looking at cats, though? His opinions matter. Yeah, no, Atal is very pro, like... He was of the same mind as Byron, of, like, there's a deeper meaning, like, we're meant to be more than just what we are. And, like, the Maker's will was, like, a guideline, but now it's up to us to discover, like, who we are and who we're going to be, blah, blah, blah. So, this bitch. This is idiocy. Why do you hate Byron so much? Have you ever considered that you might be wrong? He's not a deceiver, and he's not dead.
Because the values he teaches are evil. He wants to violate the earth with human filth.
So yeah, Atal is like a little more zealous, but Byron believes we can grow without repeating those mistakes.
The tools of the sinner cannot be used to raise the sinner's palace. Never forget 1K.
Yeah, okay. Well, alright. You know what? I can't argue with crazy. Hello, can I talk to you?
Hi, 1K.
Hi, Calamachos. Calamachos. Is that Alexandra? No. Hi, Jefferson. Starships.
You must be 1K. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Despite
too.
how strange everything has become in this city.
This seems pretty par for the course, not gonna lie.
It seems to me that we're slowly remembering the lessons Alexandra Drennan tried to teach us.
So the
Time
clay
to
pins
actually
around her.
live up to the legacy of our ancestors.
I'm not sure it's the right direction. I don't actually know much about her. What did she believe in? Yeah, let's go with that one.
She believed in us, 1K. In our inherent value. And in our ability to transform the cosmos and create meaning.
What would Alexandra Drennan think about the goal? What did she do about the Megatest? What do you think about the goal?
I think it would make her very, very sad.
Oh, that's all you have to say about that. All right.
The same thing she'd do with any technology. Discover how it works and apply that knowledge for the common good. She worked to the very last moment of her life to ensure that we had free will.
Yeah, they're very, like...
I don't think she would tell us anything.
Pro free will. I don't think she would tell us anything. I agree.
Have a nice day.
You have a nice day, Jefferson. What a lovely, lovely lass you are. Look at her. Big Dren man herself. D-Dog. A-Dog. Let's go. Hi, Padme. Star Wars fan? Okay. Okay, let's return to the megastructure. Or depart to the megastructure. Is there anyone driving on that? Nope. Okay. Oh, I have a map. Hello. Oh, that's frickin' useless. Alright. Does this have anything to say? Oh. Create 1,000 citizens. The ideal number of humans live in harmony with nature and maintain balance. Be respectful towards each other. Respect the traditions of our people. Be mindful of the mistakes of our ancestors. How can you have traditions when you're all new? Be thankful to the progenitor, Alexandra Drennan. Be thankful to the keeper of memories, Arkady Chernyshevsky. There we go. Keep bright the memory of Gehenna and its people who found peace. Hello. Hey.
We must listen to the wisdom of the ancient writers, or we will fail the Founder's trial. The megastructure must be rejected.
Founder, bless you.
Gesundheit. Play Freebird. Alright. Hello. Oh, you. Okay.
You are the Founder's chosen, but you are in grave danger of going astray.
Why am I the Founder's chosen?
Heed my words, 1K. If you fail this trial, a year from now, New Jerusalem will lie in ruins.
And you know this how?
Anyone can see the truth if they are willing to open their eyes. Have you not read the books of our ancestors?
I've been here for a day.
In every one of them, the same story is told, again and again, that the pursuit of knowledge can only lead to death and grief. That is what all the great ancient visionaries
I'm a robot.
saw.
Fast reader, but I haven't been reading.
Warnings. Seek happiness in tranquility.
I've been solving
and
puzzles.
Ambition.
I don't think all ancient writers believed that. There were other strains of thought. This can easily become a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you can no longer imagine a better future, you cannot build one. Yes, there must be a reason those ancient writers kept repeating that theme.
The very idea of a better future is what's rotten.
In the state of Denmark?
That is what the ancients were trying to tell us. All the problems of the world come from those who think the world needs to be improved.
What? All problems are made by people who think the world needs to be improved. So, if you were cold, and you were like, oh, I should put on a blanket, the problem of you being cold is solved because you thought about putting on a blanket? You, sir, are a moron of the highest order.
Yes. Progress is a fantasy. Things never truly change. All we can do is prevent our hubris from making things worse.
Okay. Alright, bud. Have fun. What's in here? Hello? Creatures? Nope. Goodness gracious. Oh. Skip? I don't know what I'm skipping. This didn't skip much. Alright. So I can't go in there. I was pushing his agenda, not progressing his hubris, right? Like...
1K, could you join us for a quick debrief?
Of course, Jeremy.
Attending today are advisors from engineering, the archive scholars, and... Helga.
Yes, don't mind me. I'm just an admirer of governmental transparency.
Hell yeah, Helga.
Yes, well. While the mayor is briefed by Alcatraz, he's asked us to review recent events. Byron's loss has unsettled us all. It may be too dangerous to allow this expedition to continue.
We may not be safe, but we can't leave Byron behind. Byron took risks, we'll be more careful. The island has technology we can't afford to ignore. We're hot on the Founder's heels, we must keep searching. We can't quit now. Frankly, it's too dangerous. Can't leave Byron behind.
I agree. We cannot be guided by fear. We must do what's right.
Let's not forget the dam's falling apart. We can't depend on hydro forever. With just a fraction of the power that island can generate, we could grow this city into a planetary society.
Or, quite possibly, destroy ourselves in the process.
We should trust ourselves to make good. We should beware the fate of those who wield power beyond their reckoning. We have more important matters to discuss. Do we? I think we should trust ourselves.
Wise words from one so young. Yet I submit that island holds secrets far more valuable than mere energy generation.
Mere energy generation.
What could be more important?
The Somnodrome, of course.
The fuck?
If
what?
we could find a working model, it would herald a sea change in our moral and self-understanding.
The fuck is the
question of how
Somnodrome?
we should build New Jerusalem would simply be moot.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have a voice. 1K does not talk. I missed what he said.
The Somnodrome was supposed to let us interact with our own subconscious code. It's a cool idea, but it wouldn't necessarily solve all our problems.
You can
My
also
own
see the numbers
studies
here.
prove that we operate on an intrinsic moral logic. It's what makes us human. But our access to it is only indirect. Our ancestors created art, philosophy, and parable to help bridge that gap.
Number
The
42.
Somnodrome would help us to cut out the middleman
Fair enough.
and ask the source directly. We would finally have an answer to the great moral questions.
So, it's a newfangled way to make the same old mistake of judging who's good and who's bad.
We're fortunate 1K preserved the Somnodrome for our study.
Did I?
Initial data suggests it was a prototype with substantial
I don't remember
design
this
flaws.
thing.
But there may be a working device elsewhere on the island.
Then the question is, what would 1K do if they found it?
I don't know what it is. Yeah, keep an open mind. I don't fucking know.
No! This is much too important to decide on a whim.
But it's so much more fun when we're kept in suspense.
I don't remember what this thing is, dude.
You sound so sure of what's best for this city. Do you ever think you might be so busy changing the world for the better, you'll forget how to see that it's perfect already?
I like Helga.
So clearly there are different perspectives in the room. The only way we are going to move forward is if the team gets back out there. 1K, I believe Alcatraz is waiting for you at the VTOL. We'll be keeping an eye on your stream from here.
I don't remember what the Somnodrome is. I'm sorry, guys. I beefed it. I'm sorry. I just do not remember what that is. Let's go!
What can I do for you, 1K?
I don't know, you had a speech bubble, and so I assumed I should talk to you. We have to rescue Byron. What do you think about the technologies we've discovered? Yeah, I don't remember this
They
thing.
all sound very promising, of course. Apparently, it's possible to just magic things into existence now. But what is the cost, 1K? There's always a cost.
Mm-hmm. We have to rescue Byron.
I agree. We can't just leave one of our most important citizens in that death trap.
He seemed fine, but like, you know, whatever.
It's always a pleasure to speak
He's probably
to a
like
citizen.
mad hallucinating. Oh, you're the mayor, or something. You're important. Okay, let's go.
What did the mayor say?
I convinced him that we need to keep going until we found Byron.
He's probably just like chilling with Athena.
Did he want us to leave him behind?
In the hallucination.
No, he's just concerned for our safety. And he's right to be. But we're going back anyway.
Hell yeah.
Great trials lie ahead of you, my child. But your choices will determine the future.
Thanks, Elohim. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Thanks, bud.
Melville, are you receiving?
Yep. Welcome back to the mysterious island, everyone.
How's the situation?
Whatever Byron did seems to have sent the whole system into some kind of lockdown. I can't access any of the terminals, although I suspect 1K still could.
Why would that be the case?
When 1K connected to the data stream, the system assigned him a user profile. The rest of us are locked out, which means I'll need your help, 1K, because a lot of stuff doesn't seem to be working.
Okay. Check it out and see what you can fix. But please remember, what matters most is finding Byron.
Yeah, Elohim's talking to us when we hallucinate. I don't remember what we're doing. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I was not paying attention. What are we doing? I'm sure someone will tell me eventually. Okay, we have some missing ones. We have some stuff missing. Oh, it wants us to go here. Okay, whatever. We'll go there.
1K, I'm sending you a little software upgrade I put together that should allow you to detect which files will lead to a data stream overload. Unfortunately, I'm not doing this to help you avoid them. In fact, I'm gonna need you to search for more. I'm sorry about that, but if we're going to unlock all the systems that aren't responding, you'll have to connect to the data stream, possibly more than once. It's the only way for me to get access.
No worries, Melville. I'm the main character. Ooh, pretty. Ooh. That's cool.
Alright, 1K. In this area, there seems to be a problem with the machine that makes the tetromino bridges. That means you can solve the puzzles, but you can't activate the tower. Look for a lab that lets you connect to the data stream.
I already found it. I'll send you the coordinates.
This is pretty. God, this game is pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, don't you just want to... Oh my god. Oh my god. Beach holiday when? Oh my god. Oh, this... Oh god. I'm just gonna... Can we just live here? This is great. Alright, let's go to numero uno. Hello! Big summer blowout? Yoo-hoo! Phase entry. Okay. What? What? I'll rust? No! I'll be fine. What the hell? Okay, immediately stumped. Like... Oh. Okay. Okay, this is normal. This is normal and fine. Ah, I see. Okay. 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 I need the fan. But I can't... Oh, I can pick it up! Oh! I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, I get it. I understand now. I understand what I'm doing. Okay, okay, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. You go there. Whee! I take box. I teleport. Oop. I don't do that. Teleport. I draw box. I take off fan. I do that. I take teleporter. I put box. I put teleporter on box. Oop. Put fan. I do this. And then I take fan. And then I teleport. Then we put fan. Then we put teleport. Then we put box. Aha! There we go. I get it now. Perfect. Alright. Okay. now I understand. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh. It's just so pretty. Like, I can't get over it. I want to go to there. Alright, so we've got... Mine. Thank you. I like this machine. This is fun. I can't teleport. Oh, I can't tell. Yeah, there we go. Oh, but I need to get through that. Gotcha. Unless... Ah. There we go. There's the Sphinx statue over there. Ugh. Oh, there's something down there. Hello. I don't... It needs a jammer, but then where does it go? Maybe over there? Interesting. Interesting. Oh my god, it's so hot in my room. I hope everyone is keeping cool if you're in a part of the world that's hot right now, because, oh my god, it's so hot. Actually, did I? My computer is struggling. Number 3, let's go. Through the wall. Through the window. Okay. Can I pick this up, please? There we go. No, okay. I was right the first time. Yep. Can I please? Sir. Well, I might have biffed it. We'll come back to this one. I think I biffed it. Hey, bud.
Did something break? I suspect Byron is still logged in, and his presence has thrown everything out of whack. Entire subsystems are locked down, and everything that depends on those subsystems is disrupted. There was a short burst of noise on the frequency we used to communicate, but that could have been anything. He taught me a lot when I was young. Nowadays, people just know him as the museum curator, but back then, he was closely involved with every engineering project, and he was brilliant. When he encountered a problem, he'd always remain calm and keep working at it until he found a solution. I wish I could be that patient. If I had to guess, I'd say so that Cornelius could still go back for anything they needed. He was always leaving on expeditions anyway, looking for materials for his projects.
That cough came out of nowhere. My bad. This is the price of staying hydrated. Deeply apologetic. Alright. It's so pretty here. Can we just stay here? It's so pretty. Look at this. Don't die. I don't know if I have control over that. Pushing through. Alright. So I've got a teleporter. Over here. Got this. And I've got that. Okay. Got that. Okay. Box. I don't know why this is here. I can't open this. Can I open this? Ah. Oh, I see. Oh, I can't. Damn it. There we go. Can I teleport through these walls? No. So I need to keep them open. Unless there's a way to teleport through here. No. Only lurk, but it looks so pretty. Doesn't it look so pretty? Thank you for the lurk, Erica. I hope you're having a good day. Just can't do it like that. Okay. I don't. No. Yeah, I can't. Okay. No, don't put it there. No, don't put it there. Come on, man. Damn. All right, I guess we'll try the next one. I don't know. Hello.
In the early days, Humankind lived in a world of unexplained wonders and terrors. The powers of the elements were understood in terms of gods and spirits. After all, how else could one explain thunderstorms and earthquakes? But as the realm of scientific knowledge expanded, the realm of the mystical began to shrink. The sacred grove, as Hegel wrote, was reduced to mere timber. But as superstition retreated, another thing was lost: meaning. In a purely mechanical universe, people yearned for the comfort provided by gods and spirits. But there was no way back.
But what about the beauty of the universe? The perfection of everything around us, couldn't they see that?
Not sure I can see that, Miranda. But I do think there was another way, a way forward instead of back. Faith not in an invisible world, but in ourselves, in each other, in the inherent value of consciousness and civilization. They never really found it, but I think that in those last months when their whole species was dying, they caught a glimpse of it. And that's how your mother was born.
I must have had the right idea, I just didn't execute it well. Or not. God, these are wild. Okay. I need to get the jammer through here, but I don't... Okay. I must need to go down. And come here. But I can't jam through this. I thought. Yeah, I can't jam through them. I don't understand. Damn, they really, where does this go? Okay. Okay, let's just go up. I literally can't do anything about this, though. And without the fan, I can't get up here. So, I need to position the teleporter so that I can bring the fan up here. It should be fairly simple, I feel. Like, surely I can teleport? There we go. Okay, good. So I take that. And I take... Okay. So now I have this teleporter, so now I can put that here. And then I can take the jammer up here, perhaps? Okay. There we go. Okay. So now I need to go back. That powers this on. What does it power on exactly? It like goes up here, I think. So does that keep it open? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Here, let's do it that way at least. And hope for the best. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay, that should do it. Okay, God. That one hurt my brain.
We're making good progress.
We? Are we? We're making good progress? We? Us? Ooh, hello.
We begin with the self, because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact?
Sure. Oh, no, help. It's fine. Oops. I thought I'd be fine on the shore. Where am I? Where was I? Okay. Oh, did I get the guy? Yeah, okay, I got the guy. Fine, I'll stick to the land path. Oh, is this the one that I could not figure out? Yeah. Alright. What's behind door number this one? Oh, pretty. Oh, there's a terminal up there. Hello, big summer blowout. Dyad. Okay. What? How am I supposed to... What? Eh? Hey. Hey, bud.
Hey, 1K, what's up?
What's your analysis of the southern regions, my guy?
The southern part of the island is a natural desert, basically just due to the chemical composition of the soil. I haven't been able to work out why it's so warm, though. It could be a warm ocean current, or something to do with the megastructure's thermal output. New Jerusalem doesn't have the kind of equipment I'd need to figure that out.
Do you think Byron's okay?
I hope so. I understand why he was impatient, but he should have been more careful.
He was just exploring, right? Like, you guys use those terminals, like, constantly. There's a terminal right up there. I'm gonna put my hand on it. I'm probably gonna get sucked into the overload dimension. I don't know.
Yeah, everyone knew Cornelius. After Eustathius retired, he was the only one left who was there since the beginning. Except I guess none of us really knew him after all. We all thought he was lost in the past, always studying the archive and the simulation. But he actually had all these secrets. And a daughter. No, just surprised. Maybe a little sad that he felt he couldn't trust anyone with the truth.
What did you do in New Jerusalem when we went back?
Mostly just made sure Pellegrino didn't mess up the VTOL. We only have a handful of them, and while they look cool on the outside, the truth is they're held together by gaffer tape and good intentions.
That's reassuring.
There's a reason Melville's always complaining.
Like, here's the thing. I understand that you have this, like, state-of-the-art, cool, cyber-optic, like, flight plane thingy, right? Like, but we don't need that. Right? Like, humans have flown in boats with balloons. State of affairs could cost lives. In the future, we won't need them anymore. Societies unwilling to invest effort and resources into their infrastructure cannot remain functional. We have to learn to live with less to be more creative. You're doing that. Yeah, I mean...
Thanks, I'm trying my best.
Like, I don't know. Yakut, like, sounds depressed. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, I don't understand this one. Because you can't teleport through these things either. Oh my god, you can! Since when? Oh my god. Okay, well, it's fine. Yep. These teleporters are just OP. Okay, so you can't go through the... But you can go through the bars. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Gotcha games. Okay. Let's check that. Oop. Hello? Interesting. Okay, so you... Okay, so you need to go out here. Be like right here. And then you... Can I jam through... I'm gonna put this here so I don't soft lock myself. Okay. There we go. What's up, Zeph? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. I am slowly but surely being a smart noodle.
We went on a scavenging expedition to an ancient industrial complex south of New Jerusalem. It was enormous, sprawling, an area many times bigger than our whole city, just dedicated to manufacturing. It was incredible to think about the sheer variety of things they produced. And it made me realize how austere, how restricted our lives are. You know how most ancient structures are overgrown? It's kind of pretty, but in a sad way. Well, this one wasn't. There had been some kind of chemical spill. I don't know if it happened while the structure was still operational, or if something had just rotted through.
This makes it better.
But it killed
Glad to provide entertainment.
Even centuries later, nothing could grow. It didn't have to happen that way. And history doesn't have to repeat itself. But we do have to remember that it did happen once.
Okay, so this is the green lady. So there was the green thing over there. So if I could connect that via this one, maybe? I don't know. Oh, hello. Like, if I can get a jammer there and a connector, then perhaps... Oh, this is number 7. Okay. Newman. Alright. Okay, so we've got this guy. What does this do? Does that open that? Yeah, okay. Can I grab box? Nope. I think when I tried this last time, it didn't do it the way I wanted it to. Yeah. Okay. Well, boobies. Alright. And what do you do, Mr. Jam Man? Man Jam with the plan? Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I just throw it over? I didn't think I could. I don't think the game lets me do that, but... yeah. Let me grab box, please! Okay, that's fine. Now I've got that green lady. And it was, like, over here, I think. Okay. We'll come back to this. I'm solving other problems right now. Solving other puzzles. Lots to do, lots to do. Oh. Chernyshevsky. From Arkady Chernyshevsky's Inner Likeness, Essays on Humankind Reaching Adulthood. The question of our relationship with nature has bedeviled us since the earliest days of our species. Since before the first city was built, we felt that there was something different about us. Animals, we intuited, were part of nature. We were not. But of course, humans clearly are the products of nature, our history intertwined with that of every other species. In fact, the very notion of the unnatural is a contradiction in terms. Everything that exists must by definition be natural. So this view, no matter how common, is deeply paradoxical. This paradox has produced a great deal of confusion. Some proclaim us chosen by a divine power, set above all other creatures, and are justly accused of arrogance. Others proclaim us sinners, worse than other creatures, and are rightly accused of misanthropy. Others yet try to oppose this binary by saying we are merely animals after all, but that too is manifestly wrong, in that no other animal is capable of having this conversation. It is in the contentious issue of our impact on the ecosphere that an answer may be found. Other animals have accidentally terraformed the planet before, driving other species to extinction. This is not unnatural. If we continued our current path, even to the point of changing the climate enough to cause the collapse of civilization, that would be entirely in keeping with how animals behave. But there is one profound way in which we are not like animals. We can learn to understand ourselves and the world. It is this knowledge that makes us fundamentally different. We have choices. We have control. There are many today who are afraid of the consequences of control and would prefer a return to the state of animal ignorance, whether by blinding ourselves to the impact of our actions or by demanding we humble ourselves before nature. This is the response of an adult in crisis who wishes for a return to childhood, but this can only ever be regressive in every sense of the word. To resolve the paradox of nature, we must act as adults, accept our power, and act consciously and deliberately in shaping the world. We must become nature, and nature must become human. This is the heart of the matter, lifting up the world rather than lowering ourselves. But why do so many people so badly want to lower themselves? Do they want to, or is it simply a convenient pose to strike? From Arena to Athena, we upgraded the lab with my new design. Synthesizing some of the pieces took longer than expected, and we still have some bugs to iron out when it comes to complex structures, but it worked. Now the labs are safer and prettier, although Father says they look too much like spaceships. I don't see it, do you? Trevor! Haven't heard from Trevor in a while.
Today, we were delighted to be visited by a bunch of protesters, these voluntary extinction weirdos who think we're creating soulless monstrosities that will destroy the planet. They broke into the facility and started yelling at everyone. Fun, 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 right? Then one of them lunged at Alex. Big mistake. Chernyshevsky grabbed the guy and literally threw him across the room. I mean, almost threw him all the way off the dam. After that, the rest of them had a change of heart. I'm telling you this because mostly it is not like that. But these people do exist. And somewhere in their shriveled little souls, they think that they're doing the right thing. They think they're being righteous. Now to me, what Alex is trying to do is an obvious good. But that's not the same for everyone.
Father, I updated the Noema algorithm. It's working twice as fast now, and I think I can increase matter output by 25% if I tweak the modulator a little. I'm so excited.
Nice to meet you. So excited. I'm Cornelius.
What? Oh, Dad! This is science!
Dad joke.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for the right moment.
Dad, this is science! Okay. Oh, there's a thingy here. Okay. Housed do I? That don't make no sense. Oh, yeah, I can't do that, can I? Damn it. Boop. Baba boopy. Alright, Oh, I keep forgetting. No, I can't, because I can't do that. That's why. It's like, I keep forgetting I can do this, but I can't do that. That is why. I wonder. Oh, wait. Haha. And then, haha. Haha. Oh wait, but I can't through there, can I? Okay. So we've got the teleporter. What does that do for us? Means I can get this. But I do need this box, so... Okay, and then we've got that, and... Oh, come on, let me select it. Damn it. Fine. Okay, so... Can I please? I'm just trying to... Can I do it from below? No? Okay. Can I do it from over here? No. Okay. So, can I put myself in a box? Okay, here's what we do. Damn it. I'm not fast enough. Okay. That's what we do. Oh my god, let me do the thing! Oh, you poops. You poops, you suck. Okay. I'm just trying to do one thing, guys. Like... Ugh. That's annoying. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Hmm. Yeah, have it connected. No, I meant to keep the connections. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. Mm. Okay. I need the teleporter up here. Unless... I feel like I'm like right there, you know? Right next to it. Yeah, it's very clever, Lloyd. Like, it definitely... So the teleporter definitely needs to go where the connector is. Connector needs to be on top of the box, and I need to be up here. But how do I get all of that to happen? That's how. Here we go. Oh my god. It's just puzzle solving. It literally is just staring at something until I figure out the answer. Like, that's how I played both of these games. Private message. Ooh. Please post your thoughts on the expedition in this thread and keep it civil. I think the powers that Athena have unlocked are world-changing, and it's our responsibility to use them to lessen suffering for all living things. We know, we heard your broadcast. I think we're being tested and Byron failed. What happened to Byron was an accident. Is there a difference? Yes, there is. No one's actually seen Athena, or Cornelius, or Miranda at the megastructure. They could all still be aliens. Okay, shock. Or 20, naturally. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, left click is apparently, exit the thing you're reading. I feel like we need to at least think about the potential of all these new technologies. Maybe the founder is trying to teach us how to use them. Why is everything malfunctioning on the island? Is it because of Byron? He was still logged into the system, his presence may be destabilizing it somehow, or it's Pandora. She seems to want to stop the team. Honestly, I wonder if Pandora is somehow malfunctioning, like she's supposed to protect the megastructure and she can't tell friend from foe. The choice of Pandora as a symbol cannot be accidental, and the message is obvious. The megastructure is Pandora's box, and we should not open it. Quick word. I was troubled by your stated intentions for the Somnodrome. I was under the impression you were working for a New Jerusalem government. Upsetting the city's fragile balance with unregulated technologies is not part of our policy platform. I lied. My allegiance is still to the government. Unfortunately, it turns out we're not on the same side. I'm still deciding where I stand. They don't want to repeat the same mistakes, yet here we are communicating via chat room threads. Yeah, for real. I lied. I don't remember. Here's the thing. I don't remember what the Somnodrome is for. I don't remember why we're interested in it, and I don't remember what it is. So I don't remember. I was under the impression you were working for the New Jerusalem government. I don't remember, bro. Oh, the Somnodrome. Here we go. Questions. I'm afraid I can't answer them. It was a dream, a different person. My invention. The truth is I'm simply not interested in the affairs of New Jerusalem anymore. I care as little for Byron's utopianism as I do for Herman's religious pessimism. They do not care about anything at all. I think, in fact, not caring may be the only answer at the end of the day. Jeremy, an introduction. Higher degree of bureaucracy. Organization is their secret handshake. Okay. New Jerusalem wells being in mind, we have elected in the city to limit our growth to being within our means. The scientists are highly celebrative in their nature to put curiosity. You're a natural administrator. We want you to keep a level head, the team in check, and risk to a minimum. I would note that our conversation... Please don't share them with anyone else. Yeah, I just agreed to, like, tell you stuff. I didn't agree... Yeah, I don't remember what I agreed to. Connecting you to a friend. Provide an understanding of our society's fragility and respect for preserving the institutions which support us. Political. Okay. I feel like I haven't really committed to anybody. I'm just gonna lie. Whatever. There was really no need to lie. In fact, I would prefer to have your public support on this matter. If you do find a working device, you must inform me immediately. If that isn't possible, you'll have to destroy it. Alright, whatever. Pretty much all the tech on the island, from the puzzles to the megastructure, is run by a system called NEMA. I identified a number of obvious commonalities with the software we use in New Jerusalem, enough to be certain that NEMA is descended from our own software, although Athena and Cornelius appear to have upgraded it quite extensively. NEMA seems capable of interfacing directly with the user's mind at a deeper level than our own technology, although this functionality is not used consistently. Currently, guest users are locked out of all functions, so only 1K can access the system, though he's also locked out of any admin. In some ways, when all else fails, lie. I mean, I just don't remember. I genuinely just don't remember. But he's mad, so I'm like, okay, then I didn't mean it. Like, sorry. In some ways, teleportation is one of the less surprising things we found here, in that at least the particle teleportation was known to be theoretically possible. Of course, they're still miles away from these teleporters, which operate on principles that simply contradict what we know of physics. The transfer of matter from one location to another is instantaneous without an observable wormhole or similar effect. There is, however, a release of exotic particles in the instant of teleportation, which decay within fractions of a second. Yeah, okay. Anyway. I'm here to solve puzzles. Hello! Make some a blowout. Yoo-hoo! A guitar? I can pet the cat, but I can't play the guitar. Oh, hello!
Look at this place.
Oh, it's Alcatraz. I was like,
it's
who the fuck are you?
Isn't it? Mesmerizing.
Mesmerizing.
That's how it lures you in, I think. You see all these beautiful things and your imagination starts working overtime. And the puzzles, the towers, the mysterious apparitions, it all draws you further in, deeper into the trap. What if that's the whole point of this place? What if every time you have one of those visions, another little bit of you is corrupted, overwritten with the hubris of this place?
I haven't been corrupted, let's not be superstitious. I'm wary of this place too, but my mind is my own.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to suggest you were, whatever it is I'm trying to say. I guess I'm just disappointed in myself.
Oh, because someone died on your watch?
Needs me.
Yeah.
You all need me to do my job, and I can't even use a terminal.
It's okay, buddy.
If this is all really the work of the Founder, I don't know, maybe she lost her way.
Or maybe she's human.
We're just not ready. But once we find Byron, I suggest we get the hell out of here and never come back.
Maybe y'all need to stop ascribing godlike intentionality to humans. That's the whole point of humans. We're short-sighted. We can't possibly think of every probability of everything that's ever going to happen ever. Have you ever tried to, like, plan an argument in the shower? It never goes the way you think it does. Like, oh my god. From Thuya. Dear Founder, everything has gotten so much worse since you left. We keep pursuing the goal, but our lives are getting less happy. When the weather is dry and the dams run low, there's nothing to do in the whole city. Things don't get fixed anymore. We even had to dismantle the cinema. I know it was frivolous and pointless when we could just watch video files, but it was fun to go watch movies together like people used to do. I believe in your wisdom, Founder. I believe we have to avoid hurting the planet like our ancestors did, but I don't know if the mayor is doing what you would have wanted. Isn't there another way of reaching the goal? Please, I know you left for a reason, but I don't think we can go on this way. A fragment of Stratton's On the Universe. Amintus. You have made quite the catalogue of horrors, Stratton. Children dying in their mother's arms, cities perishing by the plague, and even animals living without peace or happiness. Nicomachus. Why must we listen to this? You know I have just eaten a heavy dinner. Stratton. Because these things which are ugly must be confronted for us to reach the truth. You spoke of justice earlier, Amintus. But are these things just? They are not. Then you must admit the universe itself is not just. If the gods exist... Rule 34, then they do not bend the world to their will. Rather, the universe proceeds as a machine following its rules. Justice and virtue are human inventions. Are you saying justice and virtue, God, I can't read, are therefore illusory and should be abandoned? The opposite, my friend. It is mankind alone that can impose these values upon this machine. Footnotes 34. It remains unclear whether Stratton believed in the gods or used them solely as metaphors. His work on the deities is no longer extant. Tantalizingly, Diogenes Laertius mentions that it caused a fistfight in the Lyceum. I thought what made us human was that we searched for meaning, but perhaps a better way of thinking about it is that we create meaning. Nema Project. There's a pattern underneath. Trials, new primary site. Lake water for cooling. Hello?
Our ancestors kept telling themselves that the brevity of their lives didn't matter. But they had so little time to ever really think about anything. I've spent several human lifetimes studying this mystery, and only now am I beginning to see. The simulation was built on top of material reality, unable to escape its constraints. In the same way, physics as we understand it, even quantum physics, is built on top of a deeper reality. A set of rules that define existence itself. There is a universal language of creation, and I think we can learn it.
The language of creation.
The joy of creation? FNAF?
What were they doing here? And how far did they get?
I can't answer that, but I think I fixed the Tetromino bridge, machine, ring thing. I say I think because it's not in the schematics. And what I'm doing is hack work at best. Try it and see if it works.
Alright, Melville. No problem at all, love. Give me a second to connect to this here, other terminal, shall we? Beloved Founder, years have passed and there is still nothing but silence. Have we sinned? Have you abandoned us for our arrogance, our greed? Some of the others continue to build. I told them not to, but they don't listen to me. Byron is the worst of them. He disrespects you constantly, spreading lies and something so awful we had to convert it to hexadecimal. Please know that there are those who remain faithful, who respect the limits you set and seek wisdom and humility as you taught. We may win the next election, perhaps you will then return. Praise your name, Thekla. Oh, Thekla was the chick who was like super against Byron in the town square or whatever. From Trebuchet, alright? Founder, although I was born in the early days of New Jerusalem, I never knew you well. This is not your fault. I became so focused on improving the dam that I didn't develop much in the way of social relationships, except perhaps with Melville. That doesn't mean I wasn't happy. In fact, I was extremely content. I like to solve complex problems in peace and quiet. That's who I am. But now the pleasure I used to get out of my work has faded. I may not need a lot of company, but I want my work to be meaningful, to contribute. It does not feel like that anymore. And when I suggest new projects, the mayor acts like I've committed a crime, like I should be ashamed. I do not like this. I do not care about social issues or debates. I do not want to get involved. I just want to be able to keep working on making things better. Please fix this situation. Honestly, legend. From the introduction to Portraits of the Martyrs by S.T. Sanyal. The list of people condemned for advocating new ideas is long and depressing. Ignaz Semmelweis, utterly destroyed for suggesting doctors wash their hands. Ludwig Boltzmann, ridiculed for suggesting the existence of atoms. Robert H. Goddard, mocked for arguing that a rocket would reach the moon. Al-Razi attacked for questioning the existence of humors. Barbara McClintock's discovery of transposition ignored for years. The list goes on and on. And we haven't even touched on what happens to those who suggest political rather than scientific improvements. Even when they succeed, they often still pay with their lives. These days, the idea of progress is frequently derided as yet another narrative, identified with the establishment by critics who curiously portray themselves as rebels. But the truth is that every step forward that humanity has ever taken has enormous personal cost. This means it's even more important to stand up for the truth, because so many others have already sacrificed themselves for it. It does, but what is the right way of doing it? Many died for the truth without accomplishing anything. Maybe we just have to do what's right and trust the universe. Alright, cool. We'll talk. That's one thing I forgot about this game. There's a lot of reading. That's not a door. That's just a door-like object. Is there anything down here? No. Eh. My character's got the zoomies. Alright. Oh, okay. Ah! I don't have the other pieces. Yeah, I can only get so far then. That's alright. Okay. Did I solve that one? Yes. It is no longer blinking. Okay, where's that? And there's the, right there where my reticle is. That's where, oh, I can zoom. There was a spot where there was like a green, like, power source. And it should connect to that green lady. And do something. So I don't know what. I don't know what it might do. It's a mystery. Alright. I've solved you. Oh, God. It's a pretty island area. Whee! Did I go here already? I must have, right? I like this. Question relationship has bedeviled us. We're adults. Yeah, okay. Already done this stuff. Alright, let's go try number 3. Let's see if it reset. I couldn't possibly run on the track. Wow, I'm just... Deja vu! I've just been in this place before. There we go. Wait, what? 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 Number 3. I got very turned around. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, number 3's way the hell up there. Hello! I'm not allowed to talk to you, apparently. It's fine. Those were... I thought those were pigeons, but they made seagull noises. Okay, hit reset, I think. Good. Okay, let's think about this so I don't soft lock myself again. A Piggle or a Seagen, maybe? You can teleport through these, so... I think what I actually want to do is take this. And put it here. No, okay, I know what I need to do. I think. No. Maybe. I think what I need to do. Okay. I need to teleport out so that I can then teleport back in. So I need to take this out, and then I need to take... Yeah, okay. God, why is this so hard? Because I can't take it out, that's why. I can. Wait. My head hurts. Okay, yeah, okay, so I need the second one. I need the second one. I need this one to come here with me. So that I can take this one. And take that. Put this through. Take this. Put here. Take this out. No. Take this back, put it here. Take this one through there. Go here. Take... No. Okay. I feel like I've just done nothing. Okay. I need this one out here, though. Okay, unless this is kind of cheesy. I wonder if I can do this, though. I can't teleport through there, I don't think. Unless? Unless? No. It won't let me. Damn. Damn. Okay. There's a solution here, and I'm right on it. I know I am. It's just hurting my head. Okay. my god. It's burning my brain. Okay. I don't know. It hurts my head. Hey, bud, can I talk to you?
Everything okay?
No! My head hurts.
He blamed Byron for being headstrong and foolish, which I don't see it quite the same way, but it's easy to understand why the mayor would think that. It wasn't hard to convince him that we can't leave Byron behind, though. I hope so. He's always been annoyingly hard to get rid of. Why do you ask? I'm not opposed to technology. I'm just opposed to trying to dominate everything. We can be part of the planet's history without having to be its masters. He was the third to be born, after Athena and Eustathius. He was an important figure in New Jerusalem's early history, almost as important as Athena. But after she vanished, he faded into the background. I don't think anyone suspected he knew where she was. I didn't know him that well, but he was always very calm, very thoughtful. Everyone respected him.
Do you like text adventures?
He was in charge of planning New Alexandria. It was his mistake that led to the disaster. After that, he retired from public affairs and dedicated himself to his studies. Well, they've experienced a lot more hardship and tragedy than most of us. I think it's understandable that they choose to focus on their personal interests.
Do you ever think your beliefs are a response to what happened to New Alexandria?
You mean, am I unduly influenced by my experiences? Unable to imagine the better future Byron wanted because I'm too traumatized? Could be. But I'd like to think I'm a little more self-aware than that.
Wouldn't we all? I don't know why this question is here.
I do. Although I prefer the term interactive fiction.
Hell yeah.
It's better at capturing what this art form really is. Storytelling, but with a completely different underlying structure. As a category, it's more equivalent to poetry or the novel, rather than, say, film.
I love how, Melville's just fucking chilling.
Why not? Because I'm a joyless, by-the-book pencil pusher?
Your words.
I'm focused on the mission, 1K, because what we're doing here matters. That doesn't mean I don't have my own interests or don't appreciate art.
Fair enough. Art will stagnate.
That's something Byron and I never agreed about. I think we have an infinite capacity to come up with new ideas. There's as much to discover inside ourselves as there is out here.
I agree, but I don't think that means we should stop growing.
maybe not. But maybe we need to stop looking for answers in places like this one.
I wanted to ask. Thank you. Oh god, my brain hurts. There's a question mark over there. Question mark and a star. There's a lot to do here still. And my brain is tired. What's the question mark? Up there, perhaps? Did I not go up here already? I thought I did. Guess not. Hello. City by the Sea. When I realized it was over, it was all really over for good, I decided to take one last trip to my favorite places before the symptoms got too much. I could never forgive what they did to Chalkidiki, this incredible, wild, rugged place between mountain and sea, with pine trees all the way down to the water, the colors, the vistas, the sheer overwhelming beauty of it all, and they just built over all of it. Hideous hotels sprawling like tumors, obscene beach bars blaring their awful music across the sea, even in Kavuro Tripes? It was impossible not to hate humanity a little for it. The idea of all of it returning to nature, of the hotels gradually sinking back into the reed fields, was moving and beautiful. But then I went back to Thessaloniki, and all the ugliness inflicted upon that city, the idea that people would no longer meet up beneath the Camara, or go for long ambling walks on the promenade, or for crepes on the Pletia Navarino, I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing all of this, was unbearably sad. The idea of the rotunda just standing there empty after being a sacred place for so many centuries. It made me remember that it's not just beaches and forests that are beautiful, that cities can be more than just streets and noise. Cities can have histories and personalities, and that means something. Who am I writing this for? Do I believe there will be survivors after all? Do I think that crazy robot project I heard all about will actually work out? Do I hope that aliens will come to our planet one day and wonder who we were? The truth is that I don't know, and there is something in the love we feel for the beautiful things that we built, as much as in our revulsion towards unnecessary destruction that matters. Why didn't our ancestors understand that you can build in ways that make an area more beautiful instead of ruining it? Even if all they cared about was personal benefit, wouldn't that benefit them more? In the long run, yes, but people rarely think about the long-term consequences, especially if there's an incentive to act immediately. And yet most of them were unhappy with the results. Couldn't they see it was within their control to act differently? Solving the wrong problem. From LD Arman's Can You Point Me in the Direction of a Better Timeline? Humans are problem solvers is a quote frequently associated with my friend Alexandra Drennan. It's become a meme on the internet, both ironically and not, though Alexandra, of course, is entirely earnest in her dedication to humanity. It's a great thought and vital to understanding our species, but it's also not entirely as simple as that. Take, for example, the recent extinction of the orangutan and the ensuing conversation about the dangers of unknown pathogens released by human activity. Most of us agree that a problem exists, and significantly, most of us believe that something ought to be done about it. So we've identified the problem, and we have collectively decided to act. So why is nothing happening? That's a serious question. A great deal of effort is expended on raising awareness, but I would like to suggest that sometimes our problem-solving impulses can get stuck on the wrong goals. Awareness is not the issue. We've already convinced people that something needs to change. So if nothing changes, we have to wonder, why is the will of the people not being translated into action? Text missing from archive. She's also capable of being devastatingly sarcastic, but that's another story for another book. Maybe the problem was they didn't have enough hope. They could see the problems, but they couldn't imagine one day those problems could be solved. It's easy for people to get so lost in the problems of the present, they think nothing will ever change. They lost hope because the historical circumstances they found themselves in encouraged despair, but that in turn meant the conditions could not change. How do you go against history itself? From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 372. Emo died today. One moment he was there, welding a joint on the upper levels of the tower, and the next he was gone. One careless step, that's all it took. Athena brought him to the dam, but even Cornelius couldn't help. Emo is gone. Now there's only 12 of us. I think about Emo every day. So do I. You did nothing wrong. You weren't even there. I was. Sad. Sad stuff.
This is a design for an improved charging station. Fascinating, but not relevant.
Well, screw you. Maybe it is relevant. I don't know. Melville? Meanie? I don't know. Okay. Couldn't possibly climb. Yeah, this map is... Map is a very broad word. That was heavy fucking shit, man. This whole game, this whole series of games is just, like, the most deeply profound shit. And, like, so sad. But also just, I don't know, like... The ending to the last game, like, the last thing you hear from Alexandra, because throughout the game you're, like, discovering voice memos that she left behind, and conversations she had with the people she was working with to build the system. It like, brought me to tears, because it was so, like, sad, but I don't know, because one of the last things she says, like, it was good to be human. And, like, even thinking about it now, I'm tearing up a little bit. It was just, like, I don't know. Very impactful, very emotional. And, very, like, charged with current issues, but issues that have always been at the root of humanity. I don't know, like, I like the deep existential shit like this. I like thinking about this kind of thing. Experiencing, like, the joy, but also just anger, and, like, just existential, just, like, why can't we make it better? And, you know, as a human, you're playing a robot that never met humanity and only has the teachings of what the humans left behind. And it's only the humans that thought that humanity was worth preserving, so it's a very, like, biased, but optimistic view. Because the people who preserve stuff are the people who want to preserve things, right? Like, they want you to be able to come back to humanity and say, this is what we were, this is what we were about, this is how we lived. And to do that, you have to believe that what you're preserving is worth, like, showing, right? The good and the bad, but still worth it. And it's, I don't know. It's just one of those things that I'm just like, wow, like, it doesn't suck to be human, but it's just sometimes really sucks to be human. And then you have the weight of these creatures that, like, we created. Like, the story here is that we made these robots. And now they're trying to figure out what the whole point of it was, which is, you know, a very human thing to wonder. I don't know, it's just cool, man. Humans, it's just cool. Humans are cool. Humans are cool, and we're so deeply flawed, and it sucks, and it, like... It's just one of those things. Spiritfarer is also kind of like that. I think I have Spiritfarer in my library. I should play that one too. But then also the game is full of fun puzzles that hurt your brain. So it's like, hey, here's the heaviest shit that's, like, gonna make you question everything that you want to believe within the construct of your own experience and morality. But also, here's a puzzle that's gonna make you feel like you're 3 years old and you don't know what shapes are. Like, yeah, it's just a really good... I have my playthrough of the first game on YouTube. This one is much more, so the first game was, like, you're on your own, you have the guiding words of Elohim, who's, like, that deep voice that you sometimes hear when we're hallucinating, and he's basically being like, you have to trust me, you have to follow the faith, you have to do these puzzles, because I'm training you to do these puzzles. And you basically, you know, with no frame of reference, knowing you're in a video game, you're like, okay, yeah, cool, do the puzzles. But then you find, like, remnants of Alexandra, and you realize that you're you know, in a simulation, but the point is to ascend. If you trust in Elohim and you'll ascend, and then it's like, but maybe you shouldn't trust Elohim. Like, it literally is teaching you free will as you're playing. And then the computer, who I hate with a fucking passion, like, is giving you all these existential and philosophical questions to think about faith and, like, what it means to have curiosity and learning. And it's just really fucking good, man. It's a great game. I love that game. I love the first game. This game is a lot more, like, ensemble. Like, you know, we're talking to all these people who have been left with the remains of, like, the first people to ascend, and how to not make the same mistakes, but you're built from the same blueprint, so it's okay to make the same mistakes as long as you learn from them. Like, you haven't learned from those mistakes yet, right? Like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm just like, oh god, like, ugh! Just so much to think about and talk about, and I'm not a philosophy major. I did not study philosophy, but, like, it's so cool to just think about humanity and what we can do for each other. Anyway, I don't know how to solve this. Yeah, computer's the main character, you haven't made the mistake yet, exactly. It's actually, so, you know, I remember for my bachelor's degree, my bachelor's, like, thesis statement, I remember I had, you know, I'd gone to school in Europe, and in England especially, like, when you're being asked to analyze a book or analyze a poem or whatever, like, you studied it throughout the year, blah blah blah, that's great. You're given a blank copy of that book or poem or whatever, and you're basically given a question and a bunch of paper and told to just write, right? Not how they do it in America. In America, they are so afraid of plagiarism, they are so adamant that no one can have an original thought without justifying it, that they have to be stealing it, that's what I wrote my paper on. I was like, the overemphasis on citing sources instead of encouraging original thought is harming students. It is making it so that everyone is going to just Google their opinion instead of forming it based on what they read. And my teacher did not like that essay, but I thought it was a really fucking good essay. Like, okay, how do I do this? But it's that whole thing. It's like, okay, yeah, everyone knows that the symbol of the pig's head in Lord of the Flies is meant to represent the devil and the deterioration of societal norms and how the boys are falling into, like, feral, that metaphor, yeah, it's so heavy-handed. Everyone knows it. Yeah, but not everyone has read Lord of the Flies. Like, just because, and I remember, actually, the thing that prompted me to write this essay was that there was an article that I read that said they wanted to take The Great Gatsby off of the curriculum because there was nothing left to say about it. And that pissed me off so much. First of all, The Great Gatsby, I think, should not be studied for many reasons. It's boring. It's a boring book. It makes no sense. But just because there's nothing left to say about it doesn't mean that you don't stop teaching it. Like, you study The Great Gatsby so that you can learn metaphor, you can learn societal commentary, you can learn about people who really need to just, like, get a fucking hobby, and you can get these things from the text. Just because there's nothing left to say about it, there are people who have never read The Great Gatsby. There are people who do not know how to study this stuff because that is the method that we've used to teach them. There are people who have never read The Yellow Wallpaper and don't know how to read it in a feminist lens. Like, there are people who have not read these things. And so what are you saying? Just because there's nothing left to teach, you think that these people don't deserve to be taught? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it made me so mad, and I wrote that essay, and you could tell that I was mad when I was writing that essay. And my professor was like, yeah, no, I'm not. He was a bit of a dick, though. It's fine. Okay, what am I doing here? Can I teleport to here? Oh, sure can. Alright. Give. Thank you. Alright. There we go. It's also because the education system in America is broken because we don't train or pay teachers. Oh yeah, for sure. And also, like, the arts and literature are underappreciated anyway, even though it literally teaches you how to, like,
Mother
read.
and Father think of our discoveries as a language, a code. But I think they're wrong. They're so caught up in the technical details of running the experiments and upgrading the machine that they're not paying attention to the patterns we're finding, to the symmetries, the harmonies, the melodies. The fundamental language of reality is a kind of music, and it's beautiful. Beauty is an inherent property of the cosmos.
Cosmos.
I love the way she looks at things.
Yeah, anyway, ranting aside, being human is actually awesome, and humans are cool, and, like, it's okay to, like, we're doing okay. Hello, friend. That doesn't do anything, because there's no fans in there. Okay. I see you. What if I just... Imagine. Okay. So, now I have you. I feel like I should keep you up here, but I don't know. I don't think I could do anything else, so I think I actually have to take you with me, sir. Thank you. So you... What do you do? You don't do nothing, because I need... Alright. Gonna do the old switcheroo again. What is the purpose of this? Hello? Okay, well, now I have box. And I want fan. So I take. Well. Can't do that. Okay. I may have soft-locked myself again. It's fine. I need a thing here, but I don't know if I can get a thing here. That's fine. We'll come back to it. Number 7. Did I solve number 7? I think I solved number 7. I did not solve number 7. Oh, because it was the one that I was like, I don't even know where to start. Oh no, it was this one. Okay. Okay. So, how do I... This requires that jammer. Gotcha. Okay. So I need to get to that jammer, but I can't get to that jammer because... of that. Gotcha. Okay. And you open this. Gotcha. Yeah, you're a teleporter, so I need to swap you. But I literally can't. I have no option, because I can't get through here. Yeah, it literally won't let me. Okay. Well, that's annoying. I need to, like, get the transport. I need to get the teleporter so that I can bring the box over. but I literally don't know how to do that. Literally, I don't know how to do this. Okay. So if I take box there, not helpful. Okay. If I did this is... Aha! I knew I was making it overly complicated. Fine. What would be useless here? Okay. I have the teleporter, so now I can get over here, which is great. And I need to jam that, so I need the teleporter to be there, basically. So, what do I do with that? Okay. Okay. Does this activate when it's on the thing? No. Okay. Oh, my brain is on fire. There's like no, yeah. It's literally just that button. Okay. Oh, wait. My brain is braining. I'm braining. Okay. Interesting. Well, now I definitely soft-lock myself because I can't leave. Okay. I literally cannot leave. That's cool. I am stuck, yep. I am 100% stuck. You know what? We'll leave it here, I think. I think we'll leave it. We'll go back to the checkpoint. Restart the checkpoint. Extra laser. Yeah, I definitely, like, had the beginning of a thought, but I think my brain is just too fried. I'm too tired. But we got out. Ending it with a soft lock, as a tradition. Oh god, I love this structure. This is so cool. Can't wait to get in there. Get on in there. Like, that's just cool as hell. We live here now. But yeah, I think I will call it there. Oh gosh. Well, that was fun. Lots of heavy stuff today, I think. Although honestly, I think that that's kind of par for the I think that's kind of par. Like, there's just a lot of heavy shit. There was a lot of lore, a lot of catching up. Honestly, I just did not remember a lot of this game. But yeah, I'll be continuing this maybe Sunday? I think Sunday we'll pick it back up and I will be refreshed. Lots of reading. Yeah, that's one of the things, like, I tend to get pretty nauseous after a couple hours of playing this, and then, yeah, there's a lot of reading, and I do not talk that often, so, like, hurts my throat. But I will go hydrate, I will go rest. Thank you everyone so much for hanging out and letting me rant about philosophy and, essays. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Like I said, I'll post in the Discord when I'm coming back on, but we'll continue probably on Sunday, I think. I'll have a tentative mark for that. But thank you, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day / night / time zone. Make good choices, drink water. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!